Hello everyone, this is Adish. I'm a grade 10 student from Mumbai. So today's problem is spread the word. The difficulty level of this problem is easy and you only need to know prefix sums and some greedy strategies in order to be able to solve this problem and to understand my solution. So before I read the problem statement, I encourage you to go to this URL and to try to solve this problem on your own. And now I'll be explaining the solution. So in this problem, we are basically given n people numbered 1 through n. Initially, only the first person knows about Snackdown. And for each valid I, the ith person can tell up to ai people per day about Snackdown. And we need to find out the number of days it would take for all people to know about Snackdown. And there's a condition that the ith person only tells the people in ascending order of the indices. So, for example, the first person can only tell the second person about Snackdown. He can't tell another person. So that's an important condition. So, for example, let's say that n is 7 and the AI values, which are basically the number of people the ith person can tell in one day, that are given by this array. Then notice that the first person will tell the next two people because he can only tell those two people about Snackdown. So after day 1, the people who know, so only the first person knows on day 0, and then basically on day 1, the second and the third people know. Then on day 2, the first person will tell the next two people about Snackdown, and so those people will receive the information on day 2. The second person will tell the next person on the same day, and the third person will tell the next person on the same day. So notice that a person tells another person about Snackdown only after they know it. So that's why we update from 1 to 5 and this 1 to this 5 only after day 1. And hence we realize that the maximum number of days is going to be 2 before like everybody knows. So the answer is just 2. And that's the first example. And for the second example, you can verify that the answer is 1 because on the 0th day only this person knows about Snackdown. Then after one day on the first day, he tells these 4 people about Snackdown. He can technically tell up to 5, but there are only 4 others, and that's why the answer is 1. And now let's make some key observations required to solve this problem. The first observation is that we always start, or basically the first step in the algorithm is that we start from the first person knowing. So on day 0, only the first person knows about Snackdown. Then on day 1, 1 plus a of 1 people will know about Snackdown. So over here I'm writing the day numbers, and over here I'm writing the number of people who know about Snackdown. Then on day 2, notice that all the people, so let's say x is the number of people, or let's say x is the number of people who know about Snackdown. So on day 0 x is 1, on day 1 x is 1 plus a1, and on day 2 x is actually going to be 1 plus a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 plus, so all the way up till like a of 1 plus a1. The reason why I chose this index is because, so let's say that let's consider this example itself. So on day 1 we realize that 1 plus a1 is 3 because a1 is 1, so 1 plus a1 is 3. So basically 3 people know about Snackdown after day 1. And after day 2, the number of people who know Snackdown is going to be the sum of the indices up to 3. So it's going to be 2 plus 1. So it's going to be, 2 plus 1, which is 4. And 4 plus 3, because notice that we are always going further by 4. So that's why the number of people who will come to know on day 2 is going to be 4. So that's why the increase in x is going to be 4. Or basically we can, to simplify this, we can say that the change in x is going to be basically the sum of all I going from 1 to 1 plus a of 1 of ai, and then basically we are going to basically assign x is x plus delta x. Or to keep it simple, let's create a prefix sum array, because the prefix sums array will help us actually help us store the value of the sums for the first I indices. Because notice that every time once the first x people know about Snackdown, then they are going to tell all the people that they can tell, which is basically a1 plus a2 plus all the way up till ax. And to compute that, we can just use prefix sum of x. So formalizing this a bit more, which is basically our second step in our algorithm, let's say prefix sum of I stores the sum of all elements going from 1 to I. And now let's try to basically make the key observation that if the first x people, so if 1 through x, if these people know about Snackdown on some day, so let's say like they know about Snackdown on day 1, then so on day 1 x people know about Snackdown. On day 2, x plus prefix sum of x people will know about Snackdown, and this is the key observation. The reason why this is true is because each person will go and tell about Snackdown. So the first person will basically be A1. He tells A1 people about Snackdown. The second person will tell A2 people about Snackdown, and all the way up till AX. So these are the number of people who will come to know. These are the more number of people who will come to know about Snackdown, and the total number of people will be the first x plus this sum, and that's basically going to be equal to x plus prefix sum of x. So hence we realize that in general, after some day, after any day actually, the next value is going to be x plus prefix sum of x. And the moment x plus prefix sum of x, so we'll just do x is x plus prefix sum of x in the iteration. And the moment x becomes greater than or equal to n, we can just break out of the loop and we print that particular day number as the day on which everybody got to know about Snackdown. So that's the full idea for the solution. So now I'll show you the code implementing the same idea. So in the code, I take in the value of n for each test case. I create two long arrays a and prefix sum. I use zero-based indexing. Or let me just use one-based indexing. So I'll just rewrite the code using one-based indexing. So in the code, first I create the array A and I create the array prefix sum. And then for each I going from 1 to n, I take in the value of ai and I increase. So basically prefix sum of I is going to be prefix sum of I minus 1 plus ai. Then the value of x, which is basically the number of people who know about Snackdown, is initially 1. And for each day number going from 1 less than or equal to n, because the maximum number of days can be n, like obviously, and because a1 will be 1, so in the worst case he's going to keep telling one person, so it's going to basically the pointer will go one by one to the right and n times at most. So that's why the number of days can be up to n. And now basically we assign x to be x plus prefix sum of x, and if x is greater than or equal to n, we can just basically print the day number. So that's what we need to print. We need to print the day number, and we can just break out of the loop. And in the end, notice that we are guaranteed to have a particular day number at which the number of people who know about Snackdown is greater than or equal to n, and we are going to print that day number in this loop itself. So outside the loop, we don't need to print anything, and we repeat this for each test case. That's basically the whole idea. Now I'll just submit this code to see that it gets accepted. So as you could see, my code got accepted. I hope you like this problem and my solution. If you had any doubts, do leave them in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you.